So I'm gonna dry my hair now, even though with the heat it's already a little bit dry. And what I'm gonna use is this product here to just protect my hair from the heat. So I'm just gonna spray that on. I'm just gonna brush that through. As you can see, my hair likes to curl. So the thing about blow drying my hair is that I must be doing something wrong, because every time I blow dry my hair, you will see now that it just explodes. To be honest, I haven't been blow drying my hair ever, so I've only recently started doing that when I was more in a rush to get my hair dry and things like that. Normally I just let my hair dry naturally, so I just need practice maybe, or it's just my hair that doesn't like it at all. Now I'm just gonna put my hair up, just to make sure that I don't miss any spots when I flatten it, or straighten it, as I said. The cat is looking at himself in the mirror at the moment. He's confused about what is going on. I've only since recently started to blow dry my hair. Well, I've only since recently started to do many things regarding self-care. I've never really been into doing self-care up until now. I was always admiring all the people that had this whole routine going on and everything like that, but I've never really had the focus for that. A lot of things going on in my life, so I actually did everything to distract myself from focusing on myself. But since recently, I've started to do more about my physical well-being, care more about myself in general. That's what I'm developing now. So obviously everything that I do is not perfect, nowhere near perfect. I'm just starting. I'm only now learning all these things, but I am certainly enjoying the process of becoming more of focusing more on self-care. So I'm just going to be brushing this through. I have a meeting today, an important Zoom meeting, actually pretty soon. So I have to look nice. The good thing about Zoom meetings is obviously that you don't have to be dressed up all the way. So what I'm wearing now is just a jumpsuit that I can easily put down, and I'm just wearing a casual white t-shirt underneath it, so that I just look, good, good enough for a Zoom meeting at least. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing in a bit, and then after that I'm meeting up with a friend. So that's what I'm getting ready for today. So I'm using this straightener. I absolutely love the color. This is the one that I was talking about in my first video as well. The first one that actually works for me. I usually just put it on 190 because I don't need that much heat, especially because I'm not really focused on it completely being all the way flat. I just try to get it a bit more organized than it is usually. It says that it has coconut therapy. Like I said, I have not really been focusing on these kind of things, so I'm not really sure what it all entails. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I got it, and obviously because of the good reviews that it had on Amazon. So I have a mirror next to the camera, so if I'm looking at that, you'll know why. I'm afraid that my hair is still a little bit damp, but I don't hear any sizzling sound, so that's good. So I, obviously, as you can see, I've bleached my hair before. I had part here that I had all bleached, which is now growing on out, obviously. And then these two streaks in the front that I had bleached as well. And the parts that are now blonde, I bleached and then I dyed yellow. And the parts that are now blue-greenish, I actually dyed purple, but it turned this color eventually after washing out. So this part is actually quite nice blonde, I would say. It's obviously on the yellow side because I dyed it yellow, but it's quite even and everything like that. It's just growing out now. I'm not sure if I will be dyeing my hair again. Obviously, if I am, then I'm gonna make a video of it so you guys can enjoy how I ruin my hair. I'm always scared to death that I'll burn my neck or my ear or whatever I'm gonna burn, because I'm quite clumsy as a person, so I wouldn't be surprised. So the importance for me that I've noticed now in the few times that I have done this is that it's very important for me to do layers like I'm doing now, to not miss any spots, because if I miss one spot, it will stick out, basically, because my hair is quite thick and it's quite curly in a sense that it just goes everywhere at once. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit more on the side. I have not had practice yet, so I don't have the muscle memory of straightening my hair. Alright, put that up. This is a look as well. I could just keep it like this and not finish. Got the straightener back. And obviously, I don't know if anyone is familiar with Bradman though, but he said that it's better to do one longer, slower streak, one streak slower, than to do it a few times fast. obviously slower, I don't know what it entails. I mean, I hope I'm going slow enough. But yeah, as I said, this is on 190. So you can see, apart from the fact that I don't really take it well because I completely messed up it, you can see that it actually straightens pretty fast and pretty well. So I was watching this video as well, again with Brad Mondo, where he was saying about people straightening their hair while it's wet. I mean, in my mind that wouldn't be good for your hair, because obviously it's just the water, you know, when water gets hot. So this always happens to me. Like, I always get more on one side, more hair on one side than on the other. As I said, my mirror is next to the camera, so obviously for this side I'm gonna be even more out of the, not looking at the camera. On that side I can just a little bit like fake it, but on this side it's not gonna happen. I wanted to curl it, but I have a feeling that that's not gonna work out for me today. So I might do that another time. Look, it looks sweet. Oh yeah, so that video that I was watching, what I was talking about. So he said that the hair structure was different when he straightened it, when it was wet. Which, like I said earlier, I can imagine, because obviously having water on your hair and then putting so much heat on it. It's like boiling an egg, isn't it? This must be so charming. Alright, so now I'm gonna take more down. And we repeat. So I was actually videoing a video the other day, and I wasn't really paying attention to the focus. I don't know why, I was a bit distracted, I guess. So I videoed nearly half of the video just out of focus. And then you have to do it all again, obviously. Which is not a problem, but obviously if you're improvising, which I'm doing most of the time, it's a bit difficult to improvise again. So if you really like the piece that you just did and you have to do it all again, it's not really improvising anymore, is it? I mean, you're just repeating yourself then. Alright. Oh, here we go again. This is so soft, it's so soft. Think about it, I hope that the microphone is loud enough. I don't have my editor here, who's in charge of the camera, in charge of everything. So, it's hope for the best. Shout out to my editor, by the way. He is the best, most patient person I know. He's also my boyfriend, you know, so he has to be patient. What is going on this side of my hair? Should I be looking more at you guys? Like, but I can't do that while I'm straightening my hair. The viewfinder is not big enough and I can't see well. It's like, why? Should probably put some music under this, because otherwise it's gonna be boring. Alright. It is time to put some more down. Put it there. Hope that it doesn't burn anything down again. Going on repeat. I have a song in my head that doesn't stop replaying. And it just comes on the most random times. It's like, why now? So now obviously this thing on my head is starting to be a little bit more like a bird's nest. It's a bit more messy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush every piece that I put down from now. Because it could be that it's a bit naughty. Naughty. Not matted? No. I don't know the exact words for that. Right. So we're getting somewhere. Like I said in a video earlier, I really don't have any patience. There's probably another reason why self-care was never really something that I did, because of the lack of patience that I have. And especially the lack of patience when it comes to spending, you know, effort in myself, because, I don't know, I usually just want to do different things. But now that I'm starting to develop that, I do feel like I enjoy it more, you know. I can sit here for quite some time, I hope not too long, and just do my hair, which is actually spending time on myself, with myself, for myself. So it's good, it's progress. So the camera cut out and I didn't even realize. So I was already talking to myself, but now I was talking to myself even more. But anyway, this is how far I got so far. I'll have to double check where I cut out later. So yeah, I was saying about that my timing is always very terrible, because I only have 35 minutes now. I had 40, now it's 35. And I still need to do everything. But we will fix it. Another good thing about Zoom meetings is that it's just in your house, you know? You don't have to go anywhere. So you don't have any commute or any public transport that you need to keep in mind. if there's any delays or anything like that. That's another good thing about Zoom meetings. And about working from home as well, because I've been working from home since March last year for quite some time. And that means that obviously I don't have to travel. One negative thing about that is though that if you work from home and you live in your home usually and everything is in the house, you're not really going out anymore and everything happens in the same space. And obviously when I'm dealing with some things, I don't really want to go outside. So working in an office was in that sense good because it made me go outside. I had to go outside. But I have good friends that do pull me out. And make sure that I do get my vitamin D from the sun. Alright, moving on. The difference between my flattened hair, my straightened hair and my curly hair is crazy. And I'm going to start at the back. This must be so boring. I should be singing a song during it or something. But I can't sing, so we're not going to do that. So yeah, I got a vacuum cleaner. Exciting. After I made that video, I was like, I just need to get one. Because I just really need one. Because that cat, the amount of hair that that cat has is worse than mine. I lose a lot of hair, but he tops it off. So I got a new vacuum cleaner and I vacuumed the whole house straight away with it, and I was just super excited and everything's so fresh, fresh and clean. Obviously I have been brushing and I have been cleaning the house, but just not with a vacuum cleaner. I don't know, it feels like it's more efficient, when you do it with a vacuum cleaner. It gets more done or something. I don't know. And it's guinea pig's turn again. Every week it's their turn. But they can get dirty too. They're dirty animals. I've tried to potty train them, but it's just impossible because, I don't know, they just don't fancy being clean. I had bunnies in my life which would just go in one place and it would be just fine. But the guinea pigs, no, they are not having any of it. But that's fine too. They have a big cage. It's no problem cleaning it all every time. Boom, boom. This is the moment that I'm starting to get a little bit bored at the end, which is alright. I mean, my patience has definitely grown because normally I wouldn't even be able to do this without getting bored or without, wanting it to be over, wanting it to be done and rushing it. But the thing is, at the end, obviously that's because it's the top part, so it's the most important part. So I should not be getting bored now and just do it very tidy. But that's not the case. And look at the back, oh my goodness, it's terrible. Alright, I think it's enough. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's enough. So, next step. Oh, okay, there you go, my hair. It's so warm, guys, you can't believe it. I feel like after getting ready, I already need to shower again. Alright, so it's out of my face now, which is great. So that was me getting ready. It took a little while. I had to rush it at the end, so I made a little bit of a mess. Got mascara literally everywhere. But I'm finished now, ready for my appointment. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments about it or if you have any tips about it, please do share. And as I said, thank you for watching. As always, if you loved this video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. And please do share as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.